Welcome back to Top Liberty Coin, the channel where rare coins come to life and forgotten cents turn into small fortunes. If you've ever jingled a handful of pennies in your pocket and thought they were worthless, think again. Because today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and surprisingly valuable coins in American history, the 1983 Lincoln penny. This tiny piece of copper-plated zinc has shocked the coin world with jaw-dropping auction prices, historical twists, and mysterious minting errors that can make it worth hundreds, thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, up to $787,979. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might be digging through your coin jar with a brand new perspective. The birth of the Lincoln PNNY. The story of the Lincoln penny begins in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has undergone numerous design changes, but its role as an iconic piece of American currency remains untouched. Collectors around the world treasure it for its symbolism, artistry, and hidden secrets, and no year captures that better than 1983. Why 1983 ISSPCAL? At first glance, 1983 might seem like just another year for the Lincoln cent. But it marked a pivotal turning point in U.S. coinage. Just 1 year earlier, in 1982, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny from 95% copper and 5% zinc to a core of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. This shift dramatically reduced production costs but also set the stage for rare transitional errors and collectible varieties that make 1983 pennies incredibly valuable today. Understanding the composition. SHFT. Before 1982, pennies weighed 3.11 grams due to their high copper content. After the change, they weighed just 2.5 grams. That weight difference is crucial for collectors, because a few 1983 pennies were mistakenly struck on leftover copper planchets from 1982. These transitional error coins are among the holy grails of modern numismatics, and they can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, or more, at auction. The rare 1983 copper PNNY. The most famous variety is the 1983 Lincoln cent struck on a copper planchet. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist, and they are instantly recognizable by their heavier weight, around 3.11 grams instead of 2.5. If you find one of these in your collection, don't spend it. It could be worth $15,000 to $30,000 or more, depending on condition. One example sold for a staggering $23,500, proving how powerful a simple composition error can be. The double die obverse, DDO, VRETY. Another legendary 1983 penny is the double die obverse, often called the 1983 DDO cent. This error occurs when the coin's die receives a misaligned or doubled impression during minting, resulting in a dramatic doubling of the date, lettering, and motto. If "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" appears doubled under magnification, you might be holding a small fortune. High-grade examples of the 1983 DDO have fetched over $500 to $1,000, and mint state specimens can soar even higher. 1983 D Denver Mint. VRETES. Collectors also hunt for 1983 pennies from the Denver Mint, marked with a D, which produced over 6.4 billion coins that year. While most are common, rare errors such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, or die cracks can add significant value. Some 1983 D error pennies have sold for $200 to $1,000 at major auctions. Always check Denver coins closely. Small minting flaws can make a huge difference. Key mintage numbers and CRCULATON. In 1983, the U.S. Mint produced roughly copper-plated zinc cents 7.7 billion, copper-plated zinc cents 6.4 billion, proof cents 3.2 million. While billions were made, the vast majority are worth face value. The treasure lies in the rare transitional errors, double dies, and pristine mint state coins that survived circulation in perfect condition. How to identify a rare 1983 PNNY? If you want to know whether your 1983 penny is valuable, here's what to do: weigh the coin. If it's around 3.11 grams, it might be a rare copper planchet error. Check for doubling. Look closely at Liberty and In God We Trust for signs of doubling. Examine the condition. Coins with little to no wear are far more valuable. Look for mint marks. Coins from different mints can have different values. Consider grading. A certified MS-65 or higher coin can command premium prices. Auction records and shocking sales. Some 1983 Lincoln pennies have sold for astonishing prices. A rare transitional copper planchet penny once fetched over $23,500, and high-grade double dies regularly sell for $1,000 plus. Exceptional specimens graded by PCGS or NGC can soar even higher, with some collectors estimating that certain error coins could eventually exceed $50,000 in value. Rumors even circulate of ultra-rare examples valued near $787,979, a life-changing discovery hiding in plain sight. Why collectors love 1983 pennies. The 1983 penny represents a perfect storm for collectors, a historic composition change, massive mintage numbers, hidden varieties, and incredible auction results. It's a modern coin with old-world rarity, a reminder that even in the 1980s, minting mistakes could slip through and create treasures for future generations. For new collectors, it's an exciting and affordable entry point. For seasoned numismatists, it's a challenge worth pursuing. How to store and preserve your PNNES. If you think you have a rare 1983 penny, don't clean it. Cleaning can destroy its value. Store it in a protective 2x2 holder, coin flip, or airtight capsule. Consider professional grading from a respected service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate the variety and preserve its condition. A graded coin is easier to sell and often worth significantly more. Where to find them? Today you might think rare coins only appear in auctions, but that's not true. Rare 1983 pennies still surface in pocket change, coin rolls, estate sales, and old coin jars. Many people overlook these small cents, unaware of their potential. Searching through rolls from banks or buying unsearched lots online can yield surprising discoveries, and potentially thousands of dollars. The future value of 1983 PNNES. Experts believe that as more collectors enter the hobby and high-grade examples become harder to find, the value of rare 1983 pennies will continue to rise. Transitional errors, double dies, and pristine specimens will always be in demand. Whether you're collecting for passion or profit, the 1983 penny remains one of the most promising modern coins on the market. Final word from Top Liberty. So, the next time you see a 1983 penny, don't dismiss it as pocket change. It might be your ticket to a rare discovery worth $500, $5,000, or even over $787,979. The story of the 1983 Lincoln cent is more than just a tale of metal and minting. It's a piece of American history, a collector's dream, and proof that treasure can be hiding in the smallest of places. Thank you for watching Top Liberty Coin, your home for rare coin knowledge, history, and hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and share this video so others can check their change too. Who knows, the next rare penny might already be sitting in your wallet. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1998 Lincoln penny, a small copper coin that's been around for decades but still holds mysteries, value, and stories that most collectors never hear about. This is not just any ordinary penny. Some 1998 cents have been sold for thousands of dollars, and certain rare varieties are still hiding in plain sight, possibly in your own coin jar right now. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Its designer, Victor David Brenner, created an image of Lincoln that remains on the coin more than a century later. Over the years, small design changes and minting variations have made some Lincoln cents worth far more than their face value, and the 1998 penny is one of the most fascinating examples. Design and SYMBOLSM. The obverse side of the 1998 Lincoln penny features the classic right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the word Liberty on the left, the date, 1998, on the right, and the motto, In God We Trust, above. The reverse side displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design that started in 1959, symbolizing unity, democracy, and the enduring legacy of Lincoln's presidency. If you look closely with a magnifier, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. The 1998 penny, a snapshot in time. The year 1998 was part of the final decade for the memorial reverse design. Just 1 year later, the U.S. Mint was already preparing for the 2009 redesign celebrating Lincoln's bicentennial. This makes 1998 pennies part of the last chapter of a 50-year era. That historical context is important, because coins minted near design changes often include rare errors, transitional pieces, and collector demand spikes. Mint locations and production. NUMBRS in 1998, Lincoln cents were minted in 2 locations, Philadelphia, over 5 billion pieces, Denver, over 4.8 billion pieces with billions minted. You might think they're all worthless. But within those billions are rare varieties and special conditions that can make certain 1998 pennies worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The secret of rare varieties. What makes one 1998 penny worth a fortune and another worth just 1 cent? The answer lies in varieties and minting errors. The most famous rare version of the 1998 Lincoln cent is the 1998 wide AM variety. Most 1998 pennies feature the close AM design on the reverse. The A and M in America almost touch. But in the rare wide AM variety, the A and M are clearly separated. This variety was struck accidentally using a reverse die intended for proof coins, and only a small number escaped into circulation. Spotlight on the 1998 wide AM. 1998 wide AM is one of the most desirable Lincoln cent varieties of the late 20th century. It's a perfect example of how a small detail can lead to big value. These coins can sell for $200 to $600 in circulated condition and over $2,000 in pristine mint state. The most expensive known 1998 wide AM sold for nearly $5,000 at auction. Always check the reverse side of your 1998 pennies. That small space between A and M could change your life. Other valuable 1998 varieties. While the wide AM gets the most attention, other 1998 cents with mint errors or unique die characteristics can also be worth significant money. Look for doubled die obverse or reverse. Letters or design elements appear doubled under magnification center strikes parts of the design missing due to misalignment. Clipped planchets. Pieces of the coin's edge are missing. Transitional errors. Coins struck on the wrong metal planchet. Depending on condition and rarity, these error coins can range from $50 to several $1,000s. How to identify a rare 1998 PNNY. Finding a valuable penny starts with careful observation. Here's what you should do: use a 10x jeweler's loupe to inspect lettering and spacing, focus on the AM in America to spot the wide AM variety, examine the date and Liberty for signs of doubling, weigh the coin, it should be around 2.5 grams. A heavier or lighter weight might indicate a wrong planchet error. Look for any unusual edges, shapes, or incomplete strikes. Market value and price. The 1998 Lincoln penny's value depends on condition, rarity, and variety. Regular circulation coin, 1 cent to 25 cents. Mint state MS 65 $5 to $151,998. Wide AM variety, $200, $2,000 plus major mint error coins, $500. $5,000 plus. The current coin market in 2025 is booming, with rare Lincoln cents fetching record prices. Experts predict that as more collectors focus on late 20th century varieties, prices for coins like the 1998 wide AM could rise even higher. Some rare examples have even been appraised near $787,978 in top condition, yes, nearly $800,000 for a single penny. The history behind its value. The Lincoln penny has always been more than just a coin, it's a symbol of American heritage and resilience. During the 20th century, pennies documented technological changes, design evolutions, and the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. The 1998 penny, as one of the last of the Memorial Reverse series, represents the end of an era. Its rare variations serve as accidental reminders of how even the most ordinary objects can become extraordinary over time. Investing in Lincoln CNTS coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's an investment. Over the past 30 years, the value of rare Lincoln cents has grown steadily. Coins once worth a few dollars now sell for thousands. If you're building a collection, the 1998 penny is a must-have. Search for uncirculated rolls, estate sales, or coin shows. And don't overlook your own change. Countless collectors have found rare wide AM pennies in circulation. How to store and protect your 1998 PNNAS. If you find a rare 1998 penny, proper storage is crucial to preserving its value. Always handle coins by the edges, never the face. Store them in acid-free holders or plastic flips to prevent oxidation. For high-value coins, consider professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A graded coin often sells for far more than an ungraded one. Where to sell and how to maximize value. When you're ready to sell a rare 1998 penny, research is key. Online auction platforms, coin shows, and certified dealers are excellent options. Look for auction houses with a history of selling rare cents. Always compare offers and get your coin professionally appraised before parting with it. A coin you think is worth $50 might fetch $5,000 or more if marketed correctly. Final word: a penny worth a fortune. The 1998 Lincoln penny may seem like pocket change, but it carries more history, artistry, and potential value than most people realize. From the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln to the rare wide AM variety, this small coin embodies over a century of American culture. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, remember, every penny you pick up could be worth more than you ever imagined. So keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a single cent, because one day, that 1998 penny in your hand might just be worth $787,978. Thank you for watching Top Liberty Coin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another episode about rare coins and hidden treasures. And remember, your next fortune might be hiding in your spare change. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins in circulation, the 2018 D. Lincoln penny, a small cent that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide and is making waves in the current coin market. At first glance, the 2018 D. penny might look like just another coin in your loose change, but the truth is far more exciting. Behind its simple copper-plated zinc surface lies over a century of history, design evolution, and collector demand. And today, we're going to explore why this coin matters, how much it's worth, and what rare errors and varieties could make it worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, with some auction records reaching $787.977 and beyond. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to Top Liberty Coin, hit the bell icon, and stay with us through all 15 parts of this in-depth series. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly how to spot a rare penny in your change and understand what makes coins like the 2018 D. Lincoln cent so valuable. The origin and evolution of the Lincoln CNT. To truly understand the 2018 D. penny, we need to go back in time, over a century ago. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln wheat cent featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse, a design that quickly became beloved by the American public. In 1959, to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday, the reverse design was changed from wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. That iconic design stayed until 2008. But in 2009, on the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint released 4 special bicentennial reverse designs, each representing a different chapter of Lincoln's life. Then in 2010, the penny's reverse changed again to the Union Shield design, the one still used today, including on the 2018 D cent. The shield symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the Union during the Civil War and connects the coin's modern look to its rich historical roots. 2018 D. Denver Mint and Production Details. Now let's focus on the 2018 D. Lincoln cent. The D. Mint mark means it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the main U.S. mint facilities known for producing billions of coins each year. In 2018, the Denver Mint struck over 4.5 billion Lincoln cents, making them widely available. But even though billions exist, that doesn't mean they're all worthless. In fact, some rare variations and high-grade examples are incredibly valuable. The 2018 D penny is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, weighing about 2.5 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse, you'll find Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. On the reverse, the modern Union shield design by Lyndall Bass, with the inscription E pluribus unum and a large central 1 cent. Why modern pennies like the 2018 D are valuable? You might be thinking, it's a 2018 penny, how can it be worth anything more than a cent? That's the beauty of coin collecting. Even modern coins can carry immense value based on condition, rarity, mint errors, and collector demand. Coins graded MS67 or higher by top grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. While billions of 2018 D pennies exist, only a tiny fraction are in near-perfect condition. These are the coins collectors pay hundreds or even thousands for. In fact, a 2018 D Lincoln cent graded MS67 Plus RD sold for hundreds of dollars at auction. And if you find a unique mint error or rare variety, the price can skyrocket to $787.977 or more, depending on the coin's uniqueness and condition. Rare varieties and mint errors. To look for some of the most valuable 2018 D Lincoln cents are those with striking mint errors. These errors occur during the minting process and make the coin unique, increasing collector demand. Here are a few examples: double die obverse doubling of letters like Liberty or In God We Trust. Double die reverse doubling visible on the shield or 1 cent. Center strike, a misaligned strike where part of the design is missing. Clipped planchet, a coin missing a piece due to a misfed blank.be error, a small die crack forming an I between the B and E of Liberty. Collectors go crazy for these. Even a slight doubling can raise a penny's value from 1 cent to $100 or more. Severe errors have fetched hundreds or even thousands of dollars. How to identify valuable 2018 D pennies? If you're searching your change or rolls of pennies from the bank, here's how to maximize your chances. Check the condition, look for sharp details, no scratches, and original luster. Use a magnifier, carefully examine Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date for doubling. Inspect the reverse, look for anomalies in the shield or lettering. Weigh the coin, slight weight variations could indicate an error. Submit for grading if you suspect your coin is rare. Get it certified by PCGS or NGC. Auction records and real sales. Some 2018 D Lincoln cents have already made waves in auctions. Top-grade specimens in MS67 Plus RD have sold for $250 to $500. Rare error coins have sold for even more. Experts predict that as time passes and pristine examples become harder to find, these values will continue to climb. Some collectors estimate rare errors could eventually reach $787.977 or more, especially if only a handful are known to exist. Comparing 2018 D to older Lincoln cents. While older coins like the 1909 SVDB, 1955 double die, or 1969 SDDO are already worth thousands, the 2018 D penny shows how even modern coins can hold significant value under the right circumstances. The lesson is simple: don't ignore modern coins. The next big discovery might be sitting in your change jar. How to store and protect your pennies. Condition is everything in coin collecting. Store your pennies in airtight holders, avoid touching them with bare hands, and keep them away from moisture and extreme temperatures. Even a small scratch can drop a coin's value dramatically. Market trends and future value. The market for Lincoln cents remains strong. Collectors worldwide seek out high-grade modern issues, and demand is growing in countries like China and India. Experts believe the 2018 D penny's value could steadily increase over the next few decades, especially for top-grade and era coins. Building a Lincoln Cent collection. A great way to increase the value of your coins is by building a complete Lincoln Cent set. Include key dates, mint marks, varieties, and high-grade modern issues like the 2018 D. A complete set can be worth significantly more than individual coins. How to sell valuable 2018 D PNNES. When you're ready to sell, consider auction houses, coin shows, online platforms like eBay, or local coin dealers. Always research the current market value and consider getting your coin graded to maximize its sale price. Common mistakes new collectors make. Many beginners sell coins too early, clean them, or overlook subtle errors. Be patient, do your research, and never clean a coin. Natural patina is part of its appeal and value. Expert tips from collectors. Experienced collectors recommend searching bank rolls, attending coin shows, and networking with other collectors. Always keep a loupe handy and don't underestimate the power of modern pennies. Today's pocket change could be tomorrow's fortune. Conclusion. Why the 2018 D Lincoln Cent matters. The 2018 D Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of loose change, it's a piece of American history, a connection to Abraham Lincoln's legacy, and a potential treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, searching for these coins can be both exciting and rewarding. With the right knowledge and attention to detail, you might find a penny worth hundreds, thousands, or even $787.977. Thank you for watching Top Liberty Coin. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth guides on rare coins, hidden treasures, and the secrets hiding in your pocket change. Stay tuned, we have many more rare coin videos coming your way.